I am 100% courageous and I can do anything without ever feeling frightened. I wish I could say these words, but I cannot do it without lying. For all my life, I was the biggest coward I have ever seen, I have ever knew. But I finally defeated my fears, and now I am far more courageous than I used to be. But there is still a long way before me to become a true fear-proof man. I am still learning in the process of, for example, making these videos. And I also learn through mistakes, because learning through mistakes is the best way to learn. Then well, I also want you to learn on them so you don't have to do mistakes yourself. You're welcome. Check the links in the description if you want to become fear-proof. The first mistake, the first sin I am guilty of is thinking about it. Yeah, I am so guilty of this sin that it's a shame to talk about it. I mean, I always had an idea in my head to do something that would change my life, to make my life so much better, like going to the gym, for example, or talking to a girl that I liked. But I always ended just thinking about it. Yeah, I think about going to the gym. I think about speaking to the girl I like. I think about changing my life. How stupid it sounds to think about it. Why do you think about it? Why don't you just do it? This is what I would tell my younger self right now. Because thinking about it is really dangerous thing. By thinking about it, you may think that you are doing something good because you are thinking about changing your life. But the truth is that if you really were to change your life, you would just do it and not think about it. By thinking about it, you often just cut the action part and you are stuck in the thinking zone. And I always just ended thinking and not getting into the action. So it is a really grave sin when it comes to getting more courageous, to defeating your fears, and like really doing anything in our world right now involves action. You can't grow without action. You can't make money without action. You can't find a relationship, create a relationship without action. Just by thinking you won't do anything. What are you, some fucking philosopher? You are not. You are a person living in our world and you need to act to live the life your way. You need to act to do it. So yeah, right now when I realize that I say those words, I am thinking about going to a kickboxing class, for example. I just slap myself in the face and just book a kickboxing class and go there and try it for myself. And if I don't like it, I just drop it. Yeah, that's really simple. Just take action and then think about it. When you just already did that, think, do you want to continue it or do you want to drop it? So don't think about it, just do it. And another mistake I am guilty of, I admit, was waiting for the right moment. Which is completely stupid. Surely I will talk to this girl today and tell her what I feel for her. This will be the right time. But it never came. Yeah, because one day I was too stressed. I will do it tomorrow when the time comes. The second day, she didn't come. She didn't come to school. So yeah, the next day will be the right moment. And I was waiting to this right moment until I graduated. And well, I didn't talk to that girl. So, and it wasn't just this girl. It was many things I wanted to do in my life. I was thinking about them and I was waiting for the right moment. But the right moment never came because there is never a right moment to do something. The best moment, the right moment is now to start something, to do something, and not waiting for the right moment to come like stars aligning in the line. This is like not a magic. This is just action. You just need to act now and not wait for the right moment, not think about it. Instead of taking action, I was coping that, well, it will be more than beneficial for me to do it tomorrow, not to do it today, but tomorrow thought the same thing and I never did the thing I wanted to do. Because waiting for the right moment may seem like something productive because you want everything to go right, but truly it is just sugar-coated procrastination because you don't take action and you cope by thinking about it first, but waiting for the right moment second. But the right moment will never come. It will never come. It is just like with perfection. You can strive to achieve perfection in anything you do, and you should. I guess you should strive to achieve perfection, but you can't be perfect. You need to acknowledge that striving to achieve perfection is good because you are still making what you are doing better, but getting to perfection and being perfect is impossible. This is what perfect is. You can't be perfect. You can do anything perfect. You can only try to do it perfectly, but you will never do it that way. So perfection is good to chase, but not to obsess when something you create is not perfect, because it will never be. Perfection is just that, the thing that cannot be achieved. It wouldn't be perfection if we could achieve it. So right now, I never wait for the right moment to start something because I know it will never come, and I just do it right away. Another thing that I used to do, and I am still doing sometime, but in a little amount, is succumbing to my emotions. I was always not like a grown man, but like a little girl following her emotions. So when something made me angry, I was just doing anything, subconsciously doing anything to get even angrier. When I was sad, I subconsciously was thinking about all the negative scenarios to become more sad. And when I was stressed, I also was thinking about negative scenarios and I became more stressed in the process. I was succumbing to these emotions, making them bigger inside me. Yeah, so it is a really bad trap you can fall into, and you don't have to. You don't have to really. You can kind of control your emotions. You can just think to yourself that, well, acknowledge that I am angry, I am sad, I am stressed, and move on. And I am not telling you to ignore your emotions totally, because that will lead to your suicide. Like many men today ignore emotions, and so they don't seek help and they just die. But acknowledge your emotions. Don't be like a little girl, but don't be like a stone either. You can show your emotions sometimes, but you need to know that you can control these emotions. This is like the best way, the stoic way to this controlling emotion thing, that you can really control them. And you can acknowledge that you feel the way you feel and not make it stronger. If something made you angry, you can think, okay, I am angry right now, but I don't have to be. I can just come back to neutral. And I sometimes do it, but sometimes I still break under like stress or anger. Like for example, yesterday, like 10 minutes before my lesson started, I realized that I deleted the presentation for my students. And at first, at like 2 minutes of these 10 minutes before the lesson, I was stressed and I was really mad at myself and really sad that I won't be able to do this lesson because I didn't have any presentation. But after these 2 minutes, I kind of was still stressed, but I said to myself, okay, I need to do it. I need to prepare this presentation for these 8 minutes. And even if it will be shit, I will try to make it better so that I can teach my student what he has to be taught. So I kind of created a patchwork presentation from other presentations, and yeah, it went okay. And I didn't have to be so stressed. I didn't have to be so angry and sad. But I still succumbed to this emotion, and I still need to learn to control them. I still need to strive to achieve perfection in controlling them, but I will never be perfect. And the fourth mistake is the fear action loop. Something I was talking about on this channel a few times. This is the loop that goes that way. You get a cue to do something, you want to do something, then you think about it, think about doing it, and then the fear kicks in and you just don't act. It results in inaction, this fear action loop. And it was ruining my life for like good 15 to 20 years. I was thinking, and when I was thinking always only about the negative things, negative outcomes that may come, and everything seemed impossible to me because I didn't just straight up do it. I was overthinking it. What bad will happen if I do it? And it wasn't just like a normal thing that could happen. The real negative outcome that could happen, it was the worst possible scenario that could have happened. And probably wouldn't, just like a 1 percentile of chance. I never took action because of this one stupid thing, like this fear action loop. But now I understand that thoughts are seed of the fear. The fear is born inside your thoughts, inside your head. So the best tool, best way to like defeat this fear is just to do it straight away without thinking, and you can just think after doing the thing. This is really simple. This is kind of even stupid way, but it works. Believe me. If you want to do something, if you want to talk to a girl you like, if you want to cold approach someone, just don't think about it and just do it right away, and you can think afterwards about what happened. Yeah, so act and don't think. Yeah, so summing up, the mistakes I'm guilty of, I admit, is thinking about it, is waiting for the right moment, is succumbing to my emotion, and this fear action loop. I hope I taught you something and that you won't make those mistakes, but you probably are making them right now. Most of the people make them, but maybe I saved a few years from you waking up from this dream of fear, from this nightmare. If yes, if I did so and you are grateful to me, you can leave a like, subscribe and comment. And if you want further help on fighting with your fears, if you want to talk to me, for example, you can join the Fearproof Academy, the community I created just for you to fight your fears so you don't have to do it alone. If you want to have access to everything I will ever create, like some courses or some like tools I will create to fight your fears, you can join right now. Right now the price is pretty cheap. But it will go up with every course, every tool that will come there. So yeah, check it in the description. The second link is the Fearproof Challenge Generator, so the free tool you can get by clicking this link. And if you are interested in what happened when I went offline for the whole weekend, like I wasn't using any technology at all, if you want to know what I've learned by this challenge, check this video right here. Stay fearproof.